Hello and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. So just to kind of get us started here, one thing I'm considering, and I think we're going to go and do it, is we're going to go to, where are we, the windmill boss. The frost warrior person. We're going to go and head over there and beat him up. Whatever they've got, we're getting. I'll put a seedling outside the boss room so we're not trekking back and forth. And we're just going to get this done. Simply put, I am no longer, I think, we've got 3 different paths we can go to. And you know what? 3 is a large number to have to remember. Let's make it 2. There's the one. Oh no, a slight amount of wither damage. Get that stamina back. Barely taken a nudge there. Like, honestly, if that doesn't say that we're ready for this boss, I don't know what does. Cause yeah, we are barely taking damage from the mobs on the way now. Oh, we didn't quite 2 hit that one. Damn, that were quite a few of them. Well, holy, we have just absolutely smoked all that and my health has barely moved. Just, yeah, we are just absolutely capable of utterly tanking everything here at this point, to be fair. Right. Let's get back from Umbral. We'll put down a ceiling. Save us the trip. Guess that means we'll need to rest as well. And on that note, we'll begin. We'll have a few fights just to get used to his patterns, and if we haven't beaten him then maybe putting on some frost resistance or something would be a good idea. King Ranger, Frost, Guardian Follard. It's all the way back there next to his doggo. I'll go be dead. Now if we can avoid it, wow, we do not do all that much stagger damage, do we? And I would like to not be pinned into the wall The camera's just freezing out. First, ow. When you give me a moment, please. Yeah? There we go, right. Buffs and things are set up. Ice has worn off. Yeah, you do that. It's just bouncing off the damn shield. The nasty part about him seems to be the ice, to be fair. Yeah, and that throw here from the ice explosion, whatever you'd call it. Yeah, that seems to knock us about a bit. I personally prefer not to be up against the wall, so move back into the centre. We've got his axe, his helmet, and we got our vestige seed back. Now, of course, are we still in here? No. So... this guy's optional then. I guess I'm going to do it. Just cause. You see, that attack only works if I actually take, you know, if I'm not hitting you to get rid of the wither damage. When I am hitting you, it's meaningless. Right. And one more. There we go. What is the item then? Okay. This was absolutely worth coming over for. We can upgrade the Umbral Lamp. That's not just any upgrade, that's a big upgrade. Right. On that note, we'll have a rest, we might as well. And we've got enough vigour to upgrade our character, and we're close to upgrading them a second time, in all fairness. Now, I believe at this point we were trying to get enough weight to be able to wield a larger weapon and some slightly better armor. So we'll start making our way toward that. And while we're at it, we might as well be upgrading our... I mean, we can mix it up between both vigour and... it's not vigour, is it? It's vitality and endurance. Right, they've definitely programmed this with some fairly odd AI. Definitely cautious, isn't it? Rightly so. When you think about it, it's rather strange that you get 3 plucked eyeballs each time you kill something. I mean, they only have 2 eyeballs, right? God knows where the third's coming from. Or is that like the mind's eye or something? It looks like there's not anything special around there. So is this going to be an entire new area now? I'm guessing this is all locked up. Yeah. Looks like there's a memory fragment here. And a vestige. Spawning. Well, we can rest there.
Boys, may your grace sustain me in these most desperate of days, and in the darkness through which I fight. It seems to encroach ever closer, and I fear the weight of this profane work will crush me. Or worse. As ever, I turn to you in my moment of doubt, and will endeavor to remember that this role which perturbs me so is merely a necessity in the performance of your will, and in that, I vow to be resolute. Please continue to hold my brother Samuel in your radiant embrace forevermore. In light we walk.
He has a brother called Samuel. I'm assuming all these Dark Crusaders memories we're finding are all the same one. The guy who left us the lamp. I'm assuming that, but don't hold me to it. Right. We'll head up. And it looks like... Okay, so there's a shortcut ladder up there. Or did we have to be in Umbral all along to get any further? No. Okay. Ah! There's a ladder just there. Camouflaged into the cliff. Right. Don't be a trap. Just had a funny feeling about that one. Okay. Ah. I think I see. We need to get over to that side. Leap over there, or is there a... Yeah, that makes more sense. Drop onto that. Yeah, okay. Might need to grab that from this side, actually. So it looks like we have one ahead of us. Scarily close, that looks very close. Is this the chasm between the mountains, I'm guessing? Right. So the two we can see over there. Right. Let me have a look. Mornstead. Yeah, the mountain does feature a massive fort. And if we were to look down, we would see the one in the city, the one on the tree, the one on the tower, and then there's the one at the top. So the tree, the city, and then the tower. Oh no, if that's the city or the tree, that's the one near the big tower thing, and that's... Well, that's the one in the tower in the city, and that's the tower on the Belled Rise, I think it's called. Right, I think I know my bearings, I think. Can't say with absolute certainty, but I've got a vague idea. So that boss was probably... Ow. Oh, and they inflict a lot of frostbite. Okay. We may wish to keep an eye out on that. It strikes me as, yeah, we might need some frost protection in these areas. Can I not roll or smash through that? No. Right. Looks like I'm going this way then. Some kind of archer. Some kind of ghost archer. Gotta heal. Thankfully, I'm just now unkillable. Right. What have we here? Enhanced lacerating knife. Okay. Right. We're gonna have to go into Umbral for this bit, aren't we? If we're going into Umbral, we might as well go back here, because I'm curious if I need to actually pull this platform from over here. So I suspect I do. Maybe. I guess not. Thought it would be just worth making absolutely certain, or that the wooden barriers there wouldn't just disappear when I got to Umbral. At this point I've not checked the bridge, have I? That might. Maybe that disappears in Umbral. It does not. It's worth checking because, you know, a lot of places we walk to, you know, like you can make literal walls and gates and doorways disappear sometimes.
Sometimes I envy you and your woods, York. A blessed peace. Perhaps I'll just damn the whole mess, toss my crown into the gorge, and live out here as a hermit.
You'd find me a wise and fair ruler.
Well, you learned it from me, after all.
But you'd never abandon your throne, or your wife.
You're right. Of course, or my child.
You're going to be father. Congratulations to you and Sophia. King York the First has a certain ring to it, don't you think?
I'll bear that in mind.
Right. So it looks like the king fled into what's it? Into isolation through here. Now, what I was looking at here, I was like, oh, this looks like a ramp of some description. I could probably run up this and get around the side of there. Probably overthinking it too much because there's a bloody ladder there. They don't stand out as well, I'll admit, on the white background. When they're covered in ice like that, they are actually relatively hard to spot. We'll have to keep an eye out. Thief of the Chill Curse. Where is it? Map of the Thief of the Chill Curse. Oh, we've had this for ages, haven't we? We got it when we must have got it when we first walked into that area, which kind of shows. Yeah, so if you kind of look at these in order, because I think the way it places them is it puts them in order in which it expects you to be doing them, I think. So it expects you to go through the Sunless Skyne into the cistern there, but then it expects you to go down. Then it expects you to do Upper Calrath. Then it expects you to come here, and then it expects you to do the Fabled Rise. So we probably made the correct decision coming here before we did the Fabled Rise then, from the looks of things. We may wish to put a level into our damage at some point as well. It's just ever so slightly falling off, isn't it? It's suggesting that I've got ceiling down here. How many would I have now? I've got 5. It's not been that long since we went past the oh, what we call it, vestige. But to answer our question, that is most certainly a massive destroyed tower. And to answer our question as to where we are earlier, so there are 2 complete that way and 1 there, which would mean that the left one is the tree. Oh no, we're looking at it from down. Right. The left one is Upper Calrath. The right one is the tree. Which means that this... we're up on this tower. We're up in the destroyed tower looking down. Lower Calrath is on the right. The trees... sorry, the Lower Calrath is on the left. No, it's not lower, it's upper. Upper Calrath on the far left. Tree on the right. Then it's the tower. Then up in the mountain. Yeah. Upper Calrath. Tree. Tower, the Fabled Rise. Up in the mountain. So this is the tower at the top of Calrath. Or is it the Chill Curse? This place is called the Thief of the Chill Curse. Right. And it sounds like that Frostbite, that's barely been a thing up until now, is suddenly all the rage. He did not stagger at all then when I kicked him. I was expecting to like push him off. We did not. Unfortunately now, that boss has now become a basic enemy. Ow. Run this way. Activate that. Right, I'm taking some frostbite. Luckily I've got that much stamina that it doesn't, like, it barely phases me, to be fair. Could we get him back there, but What have we got in here? Crap. So I take it she's the one at the back then. Oh, that ice laser's nasty. Oh, that's doing a bit of AoE damage. Ow. Careful. Got a lot of health, but they're not immortal. Ah! Tried to use a real stone. Just use a sanguine axe, whatever. Right, we weren't ready for that, but we will be next time. I think that what we're probably going to want to do then, so it looks like we're going to do this area, needless to say. We're probably doing this next, then we'll probably go back for the Belled Rise, I guess. Right, let's try all that again. And I guess when we've done all of that, we'll be able to come back down to the vestige. If there is a ceiling, a spot for one, right outside, we should probably try it. They can really pile on the frostbite, can't they? Right. Yeah, we might be lacking that little bit of damage to just nudge us into the point where we're two-shotting everything again. Might be worth looking into. Right, 2 dogs and an archer who can shoot at us from down there. Shot, there we are. And get the archer. Stamina recover. Just take the hit. Gotcha. Right. Okay. We'll climb down. We don't need to go into Umbral for anything here. Because we don't need the memories or anything like we did last time. And this is where it gets tricky. Let's try. Christ alive. Not that. This. Ow! You are feeling brave, aren't you? So it looks like the issue we're having. Ooh. Yep, that'll do it. Where's the heal? Healing radiance, yeah. Hunting bow, frostbite cure. And we probably want to equip that. Fire ward, what have we got? Magic ward, wither ward, frostbite cure, I guess. So I'm guessing. We could probably put fire damage on a weapon, and I bet that would do a lot. I bet we could do a ton of damage with fire here. I bet we could. Ow. Careful. Don't follow him off when he goes. He's not moving him. I'm gonna say, he's not moving an inch. But you'd think that that'd knock him off, but apparently not. And yeah. So fire assaults on the person in the cave who they presumably killed, which suggests that people have been using fire against them, which is probably the way to go. So these weren't umbral monsters. These are in the land of the living. Which makes it all the scarier that they're here. That's, yeah, it's concerning, that. Ah, so that one is destructible. And what do we get? A tundra axe. Okay, excellent stuff. No spot for seedling. I'm assuming that there's a shortcut round here to the vestige. We might want to just open that up before we proceed. Looks like there's just a few basic enemies to kill. He says a archer turns up. There, I can see him. Problem is, because you have to keep locking onto these things. In the meantime, the archer can just kind of... We need to get our stamina of that. Yeah, because you're locking onto them, you can't face the archery, because again, it's very reliant on the lock. Is this? But anyway, what have we got then? Ah, so we can drop onto that and scooch over. Okay. Shield of Thunder and some upgrade materials. A giant set of feathers. Is there going to be a massive bird at some point? Right. Ladder down. You are kidding me. We can't hop that. I can see that there's planks going to that side, so that's a come back later to this area, ain't it? Mm-hmm. You know it is. I don't think we necessarily want to yeah, I don't think we want to go just yet here. Right, does this let us... No, we can't climb back up the side or anything here, unfortunately. That absolutely looks ominous as all hell. We are not going down there. Right, here's the plan. We're going back up here. And we've got a boss to kill. I'm not going to... we're not going to... this is the wrong ladder. It's this ladder. We're not going to leave Umbral. Because we can use one of those things along the way to get out of Umbral. It's no problem. We'll just run back round and we're going to get that boss. I don't think they're that tough, so I reckon we can do it. I'm annoyed that there's not a shortcut back round there. Because I think there would be, but apparently not, unless I've missed it. Right. There's a ceiling we can put here, but even this is the one I'd want to, the thing I'd want to avoid in this fight. If I were to put a ceiling down, I would want to do it to avoid the fight at the bridge, really. We'll emerge. But yeah. So putting one down, I'd want it just before, honestly, just before the fight, really. Probably where that chasm leads, isn't it? Down there, probably to that house. Into there, and then we'll probably have to climb the tower, I'm guessing. I think that telling us we can come out of the umbral there. Somewhere for a seedling. Anywhere further up? I don't think we saw one on the way over. I don't think there's any kind of shortcut. Right. We're going in then. We'll have another go on the boss. Let's have a look at our build. Could I... let's see. Health regenerates over time. Increase max equip load. What's this do? Reduces the mana cost of shout sorcerers and buff sorcerers. I could get rid of the regenerating health. We've still got some regen from our shield. I could put the Bloodbane ring back on. And right, how much inventory are we using up? If I took this ring off, we are only just heavy. We are 0.3 over. That's rather funny. Mind you, if we take this off, because that gives us some endurance, we're probably, yeah, 1.3 off. Then we can move over to the Bloodbane ring and have the healing still on. Right. So our equipment needs to ever so slightly lower. We could drop to the Paladin gauntlets. That's not quite enough either. The Guardsman gauntlets. Still not quite enough. How much are we off by? Oh, that barely moved the marker, didn't it? The helmet could be dropped to Fitzroy's, I guess. Does the Calnef Guardsman give us literally all the same stats, just it weighs more? Why does it exist? What? I suppose it's just there in case you don't have this one yet. Honestly, one that's got a bit more frostbite might not be a bad shout here. And we could just go Paladin Helm. We are still over by 0.4. If we put that on, can we increase our gauntlets back up? Yes. And the helmet? Yes. So we can go in Fitzroy's armour. Okay. Do we have any kind of frostbite balm? We have... where is it? Resistance balm. Increases it cures frostbite and provides temporarily increased resistance against frostbite attacks. Right. So there's that. we could use that. But now with our poison damage and things on, what we're going to do, firstly, cast protection on ourselves, cast holiness on our weapon, so we've got that on, put poison on our weapon, so it's now poisonous and holy. I hope that you can have two effects on it, because if you can't, that's going to be ridiculous. And swap back to Alex there. Heal. Trying to get stuck in those. Attack is over, get in there. And she's disappeared. Restore vigor. Open the ice scrolls. We probably want to kill a few of these. Ow. Heal up. Recover some stamina. Just take some cover from the wall. Let these come. One got this side, I think, then. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, that smack. We are beginning to run out of heals. We've still got our umbral life. Yeah, we didn't get many hits in before. Start healing. Yeah, there she goes. Big ice blast thing, and then she's getting more aggressive with the attacks. Yeah, you can kind of see that she's got multiple attacks firing at once now. And then there's the big ice. Oh, different. I guess that must be like her final attack. Ironically, that opens up a siege ring. So now we can have a quick way over to here. Not that we need one now. And I do believe... Actually, maybe that's why she was a bit of a tough cookie. I completely forgot that they were there. Right. Misery Missile. So we've got some ranged weapons now, a hunter bow. Bow of the hunter, permanently called to the touch. Probably shouldn't be reading all this while we're in Umbral and potentially in danger, should I? Right, we'll head over here. Get back to the vestige. Right. And down we go. Right. Oh wow, we have over 17,000. Okay, We've got enough for a couple of levels now. And before we do anything, Skyrest. We can upgrade the Umbral lamp. We'll do that. Then we'll upgrade our character. Oh, in fact, we'll just get that done pretty quick. And endurance a bit. Yeah. Weight creeping ever upwards. As we slowly make our way toward getting ourselves a bigger weapon. Being able to wield a big tower shield and a great weapon. That's the goal. Right. An additional soul flare charge. An additional dread resistance. We do not get any extra sockets. Next time though, I guess, we will get an additional secondary socket. Sockets. Yeah. And some additional dread resistance. But, if I'm correct, yep, no additional sockets at the moment. And I don't think there's anything we want from this person, is there? Upgrade, yeah, upgrade. By the way, what were these? So we've got the Tundra Axe and the Kinranga Guardian, which is from that boss, isn't it? It's a strength agility weapon that deals frostbite, of course. And the Tundra is just a big old axe, just a big strength axe. Right. And then we've got the thunder, the Shield of Thunder. I don't know if there's anything special about it. It honestly just looks like a shield to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, when did we get a skin stealer shield? It's creepy looking. Right. And how much do we have for upgrade materials? We've got a lot of nuggets. If we need nuggets for anything, which it doesn't look like we do anymore, it looks like we need large shards for all our equipment. Right. I don't think I can purchase large shards yet. The day that I can, though. Maybe that other merchant. I think he only had 5 though, that other guy, didn't he? I couldn't purchase a large. I couldn't purchase any more of him, I don't think. Right. That's going to do it though. I'll quickly put our build back to how it was. And next time, we'll be looking to pretty much basically carry on through that valley. It's nice to know though that we can basically almost carry all of this without the need for the Ring of Bones here. In fact, we just leveled up our weight again. We no longer need the Ring of Bones. We can just carry all of this. That's actually kind of hilarious. Then we can put whatever we want on. Let's see. Increase max mana, max quick mode. Regain health on killing an enemy could be a good one. Stamina and stamina regenerate could be good. Just looking at all these, mostly just all attribute increases. But one of these, I'm sure we had one at some point that was give us a slow mana recovery. That might have been a rune actually. Yeah. That strikes me as maybe a rune. We could put this on to gain additional vigour. As you can see, Edinburgh. Oh, it's not actually changed. It still says 1.1. We have to rest for it to take effect. Maybe? Yeah, 1.1. Whereas, put something else on. 1. And then if we go into the lamp, or go into Umbral, it doesn't change, unfortunately. So that moth ring, it doesn't look like it affects us in Umbral, it looks like it affects us in Axiom. So it looks like if we were to put that on, we would basically gain vigour as if we were in Umbral all of the time. Alternatively, we can go full meme and just have gain health upon killing an enemy. And then just, yeah, laugh, I guess. So now we will regenerate health all the time. When we kill something, we'll regenerate a portion of we'll regenerate a portion of our health when we kill something, which we're regenerating all the time because of our shield and because of our ring. And yeah, I remember where we saw the regain mana all the time. It's the first rune on our shield now, and we don't have another one of those, do we? So if we're packing a second one, yeah, Narton sounds really good as a rune. If we had 2 of them, we could basically be constantly, we could constantly have the protection spell on all the time and never have to take it off, which makes me laugh a lot. I find that genuinely hilarious. Right, for now though, we'll head back up there into the cold north toward that tower. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.